the Keystone
I'll go
Cowboy.
ahead and
Yep.
take it from here. Once again, I want to thank everybody for joining this evening. It's your Keystone Cowboy, Boomhire 01. Yesterday,
Make sure you're on that 24 course.
a good friend of mine, actually my first friend that I made playing NASCAR back under NASCAR Heat 2. Back then, his PlayStation name was Dak Prescott because he is a Mississippi State fan, and that's where the quarterback played. Y'all now know him as either Tyler Nussfinger or TY front wheel drive Saturn. Has suffered a tremendous loss as his mother passed away yesterday afternoon. So tonight, being how, as much as he loved running dirt, I'm jumping in the dirt race this evening, and we are going to do a tribute.
Join lobby. Or join the race.
Tyler
Put it in Brian.
and his family.
Blue screen you for 1 second, real quick, while we join.
So Tyler, I know we're best friends. Like I told you yesterday, and I told you today, don't matter what it is, hell or high water, rain, sleet, snow, tornado, hurricane, whatever, man. We love you. If you need us, we're here, brother. I got you. So, as we get this underway, we're going to do a moment of silence, 2 laps. So, I am going to turn my microphone off at the start of the second lap.
Alright, you're coming to the green. Almost ready. Alright, dig, driver.
Forgot to set my notifications off. Alright, camera is set.
Hard from the outside, outside. Car outside. Alright, you're clear. Car outside. Got one inside. Clear low, bud. Car high, careful. Clear high, bud.
Once again, Tyler, this is for you, your family, your dad, your brothers, your kids, everybody that's affected by all this. We love you, man, and we're here for you.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to them, doing everything. It's the things that people do for their friends, especially here in Giggity. There's so much respect that goes around, and this tribute goes out to him, and I'm on that black and gold 24 car Keystone for him as they get ready and situated.
Well, let's have a good night of racing. Let's go ahead and take it away there, Mr. Puddin.
And we are yeah, we're green flag. Take it, Brian.
Power Move 12 is in the lead.
12 is in the lead, alright. Here we go, Power Move. Thanks for letting me know. Appreciate that. Again, some of these, it's sometimes a little bit more difficult, as you guys know, especially on short tracks and super speedways when cars start to get broke up. Did a little tribute right there. Put the car on Mr. Boomhire Keystone for his loss of his friend. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm going to pay attention to him just a little bit. He's running a good line. Looks like they might be coming to top the lap traffic already, Brian.
That's off here quick.
Yeah. Well, this track isn't very big. We were talking about it earlier. They were turning low 13 seconds per car said he was turning 12 nines. So that is straight hauling the mail around here. It won't take long to get this race over with. These one of the cleanest years we have out here in Giggity Racing. Very little cautions. Very few, cautions out there. Everybody on custom setups makes it a little bit easier to drive. Oh. I don't know if that was lag, but Power moved just through a power slide and got up on 2 wheels right there.
Real quick, we are doing something different tonight that we haven't done the rest of the season to this point. The drivers kind of all got together. They had a little cumulative conversation and they decided they wanted to run stages tonight. So there will be stages in the break it up.
Stage is on for here, yeah. Oh, thank you there, the Cat Teddy. Are you on Always Allow?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, cool. Okay, I just didn't know because I knew you weren't there for a second. So yeah, that'll definitely bring a new aspect into the Tuesday night Giggity Racing Dirt Series. Yeah, right there. He just got underneath the 27. Power Move did.
Oh, caught the wall myself.
Jump on board with Fat Patch here. Got to play a little golf with him last night. Haven't talked to him for a little bit. Again, he's been really focusing on his dirt setups. Great to see him in the A main. He's really been on a tear here lately, trying to make some A mains, especially towards the end of last year. I know he had to go to the B main a couple of times, but Mr. Fat Patch always looking good. He's up on 2 wheels right now there too. These guys are really, really cooking around here. I think that's the Scar right behind the Power Move 12, correct? And Power Move, nope, that's not the Power Move, but the 51. No, it is. The 51 is a lap down. Can we confirm that Power Move is still on the point?
It's a custom setup, so.
It's custom car, so all it says is custom.
Yep.
Remember, with the Dirt Series, we let everyone run a custom car, so it's a lot more difficult to sell his leaders.
Yeah, he's in a custom 12, so I would have to assume that would be him then. I do like how they do that in the game. You can run your customs. We all know we've all got our own favorite custom styles. Even if I'm not in chat with Brian SP, for example, I've gotten really acclimated to his colors and his numbers. Same thing. Everybody knows my black, orange, and white. I know Coke likes his white and pink. Everybody's got their own little colors. But I like on the pavement side too how the dash drivers are in customs and the default for everybody else. It makes it easier to identify, and it definitely helps out with some people say that custom lag issue, correct?
Yes, sometimes it does. I mean, this is literally my first race on dirt in almost an entire year.
Corey Briggs is from all of us at Thunder Valley Outlaw Racing League that Ty 86 runs, and with the loss of his mother, we would like to thank you. Thank you for your extreme act of kindness in the 3 laps of science. So thanks for paying attention, and yes, anything to help salute and pay respect to friends out here. We do appreciate that. So thanks for being out there, Corey.
Yeah, real quick on that note, I want to shout out here at Giggity Racing League. We're more than just a bunch of guys that get on, and females that get on here and play video game and race. We take a lot of pride in trying to be a family. And even though Tyler is not currently racing here with Giggity, he has in the past, and so he's a member of the family from now until forever. And so everybody here, man, it's heartfelt for us as well.
And anytime you hear something like that, you know, it puts a little lump in your throat, and to see, like you said, the extreme act of kindness that we've seen over the last couple of months that here we've done to help. Car hard on the wall. That anybody and everybody has been able to help out with situations with our family member. Like I said, we all live in one big mansion. Each team has their own room. We all get a little upset with each other, but when at the end of the day it comes down to it, we help each other. I think that's a caution, or is that the end of that first stage?
It's both. It's caution at the end of the stage.
Oh, well, there you go. You're right. Orange Bomber. I like that name. I like his car.
So we have top 10 rundown. We have Power Move, Burketti, Scar, Hoosier Racing, RD Racing, Dabgrass Rosen, K-Tatty 6369, Fat Patch, Miles Deep Bomber, and Big Car 45.
All right, Carf was talking about trying to get up there in the booth. He's got he's got another stage, 2 stages to get up there. Hoosier, he said keep an eye on him. Great to have them paying attention throughout the pavement through all the week. Great to have them on board. Good top 10. That's a powerhouse top 10 right there, man. Some of those guys are definitely got their work cut out for them. Going to jump here on board with the Mr. Power Move. Look like he's going back. We're going to see if I can get to Burketti just in time before the restart. Here we go. Burketti on the pole. Got that card that I can't see his number in there. Trying to see 92. I think that's what it says. Can you see who that is, Brian? He goes to the outside.
That's
Scar on the outside. Perfect. All right. Thank you. Yeah, Kigo. I didn't see Kigo out there. Now he's got a new work schedule. Oh, he's a great guy to talk to. Him and I have a lot of laughs, but Scar to the outside. Here comes Burketti on the inside. They are going too wide, trying to keep up for the lead. Again, here at Drebin, a couple different lines possible. Make everything work. Contact being made in the back. They're still 2-3 wide. Who do you got your eyes on, Brian?
The midfield from Taddy and on back. Some good battles back here.
All right, let me know what you see back there. We're going to stick here up front just for a couple more laps, maybe 1 or 2. That's 24 seconds, 25 seconds. See what happens. Burkhardt started to pull away. Got the red car coming underneath him. He underneath Scar, excuse me for second. Burkhardt pulled 2 cars away on this guy. Jump back here and look at some of this other action.
You got room. You're clear. Inside.
A lot of guys out there running the mid line. Some guys going down. Some of you guys who run customs out there, do you set your car up to run a particular line, if preferable, Taddy?
Me personally, no. I mean, I'm trying to pick up the best speed, but at the same time, you always want to set it up to where you do have a multi-group car.
Careful. Still there.
And that takes a lot of time and a lot of practice to be able to set a car up to do both.
We have a caution on the speedway.
Yeah, that was a big jumble in turn 4.
Yeah, me and Fat Patch made a little contact. It got me a little loose. I spun, and then people collected. Killer Jacob will be receiving the lucky dog after that.
I think this is the first time in a long time that on a dirt race that we haven't seen you and Bad Moon going at it. You guys always seem to be a magnet towards each other.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bad Moon was struggling here at Drebin, and she was unable to make the A-main. So, for sure, I'm kind of missing my little buddy that I raced with, you know? I feel like
it was
every
reported
track
that she actually got told to turn her PlayStation off, so she was not able to finish the B main.
Oh man, that's
yeah, it did.
I think she probably would have made it. She's real quick, man. For one of our, she's our flying dirt female here. I can't say she's the fastest female in Giggity. I can say she is on dirt because she's the only female on dirt. But we got another female in the paddles. That races asphalt, so it's hard to say which one of them is the fastest.
Racking and stacking them here at Drebin, dirt style. Got that 7 to the outside. Burkhardt still to the inside. To try, he always pulled the lead, goes down the lead, but 7 gets stacked up a little bit. Gets from the back of Burkhardt, slows him down. 2-3 cars get into him. They're still 3 wide back there, going 2 wide. Second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. He is. That gave him an opportunity to pull 5-6 cars linked out on him. Something he wants to see, but these other drivers don't. We know Burkhardt is very good here on dirt.
I can tell you right now, the back of this pack is not where you want to be.
Trying to keep up with everybody. Where's the man? There's Keystone, pitching that black and yellow 24 into the corner, on board with Killer Jacob back here. He's got some little bit of pressure coming from our B main winner, Mr. Sergeant Soul. It's great to have him in here tonight. Salty Tenders said he was surprised he made it. We know how fast he is in that 51 car. Good looking car, 3 wide right there. Goes to the inside. I think that was Scarf. They touched, make contact. And Scarf is on the middle with that 12 of power group right there. You don't want to be in the middle here on a dirt track. It's real easy to get tail whipped sometimes.
Got a car low now.
Oh, right there.
Around.
Oh, the 51, I think, just lagged out. I just saw somebody else. Yeah, I just saw 2 big contacts right there. I don't know if that was lag or what. Oh!
Well, there was...
To me, the 15's lagging. Is that how it looks in front of you, Keystone? That black car?
I'm not seeing it yet, but I'll keep y'all updated.
I just
think
seen it.
7 is
that little pile up.
Talking about it, jumping on Billard with big car front of always out there.
My car was already ghosted from a previous accident that I did not get spun around in time and ended up going a lap down on, so...
In the CARF, he's running a big CARF, he's running an awareness paint scheme. If you go back and look in the chat, it's a good looking paint scheme, and he's doing it for a little bit of a memorial and a little bit of an awareness issue. So thanks, CARF. Like I said, he's always out there.
He is lagging there, Teddy. Go ahead, and I'm letting you go by your racing position. So.
CARF always out there, so it's great to see him on the track. He doesn't, he's never on the pavement side over here in the dirt, but he was paying attention. Code Blue, he's still out there in that 51. That's the guy I thought I saw lag for a split second, but it looks like he's doing it right now. The 7 of Hoosier goes to the inside if I'm not correct. Orange Bomber back here in that 67, good looking car. Got his Hoosier in the 7. Nice, alright. 51. Guys, everybody here, like you said, runs custom paint schemes and numbers on Tuesday night custom dirt giggity racing series. Trying to get everybody's name and numbers down. We got a lot of new participants from last year. Still working on some of them throughout the week for the Xfinity and Cup side. Getting that well down. But I didn't do the dirt race last week. Wasn't feeling too well. So still trying to remember some of these guys. And I should know that Mr. K. Taddy over there's got the pink nose on his car. Checking on board with Monster Racing. Monster's always good on pavement and dirt. He's looking real good in that green and on black 23. Is there anybody or any action you see, Brian?
There's action everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to talk about short track racing? This is the best of the best right here on dirt everywhere you go.
Unless it's Jefferson. That's not short track racing.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, Sargent gets him back of him, gets him a little loose, tries to make that high side pass right there on board with Miles D, but like that paint scheme too. If I'm not mistaken, let me go back up front. I still check on our potential. I think it's still our leader right now, but he's going to lap traffic would be an issue here at Drebin for sure. I think that is Burketti. Yeah.
I think lap traffic is an issue at every dirt track on this game.
Is that the stage in, gentlemen?
Yes, it is.
All right, we're going to take this A main into stage 3. Look how quick it goes here. Give them one split second.
So
get the
Burketti,
leaderboard up and let our
Scar,
there you go.
Power Move, Deb, Salty, Fat Patch, RD Racing, Teddy, and Orange Bomber the top 10 in stage 2.
Alright, so Burketti looking pretty good tonight in that, Retro Dale Earnhardt number 3 vehicle. Let's get him racked and stacked, Brian. Really appreciate you guys out there being in race reporters and everything. And again, our thoughts and prayers go out to Mr. Ty. This is going to be a barn burner to the end. There we go. We got Hoosier to the outside, Burketti, and
Salty Tenders just told Burketti to slow down. So
here we go. Green flag drops on the third stage of the A main. Trying something new tonight, doing stage racing. There's nothing greater than, especially at a dirt track, man, when you hear all those cars rev up and dive to the inside. Absolutely love that. These guys are sliding back there. Oh, car 3 wide contact being made with Scar. He gets around it. He gets up to, I think that's the power move 12 going to the, he makes the move to the inside and gets around it, sitting in second place. Contact beating and banging all the way around. I see the pink nose of Mr. K. Taddy trying to work his way.
4 and 5 wide back here.
Holy cow. Wow. Jacob
that
right there gets splintered out. Yeah, we killer Jacob.
Comes with 34 laps to go.
34 laps
36.
to go.
Oh yeah, I'm 2 laps down.
Let's find out from a lead lap car how many laps remain in this run.
I'm gonna be quiet. I gotta remember.
Hey, you're holding your own out there. You're holding your own out there.
I gotta remember I'm in the broadcast booth, so I'm gonna be quiet, Daddy. We'll talk later.
You're holding your own. You're looking real good out there.
Oh yeah, holding up this last spot. Like I said, it's been almost a year since I've ran dirt, so I think you could put CRL, the calcium line and rust remover on me, and there would still be rust.
Yep. Power move to the outside, Burketti to the inside, Hoosier right behind him, Scar. That'll be your top 4, it appears.
Heat got the free pass, so he is back on the lead lap.
We're going to stay on board with power move just for to see how this works out. He's got the outside. That's probably where I'd want to be on a dirt track, trying to get that momentum and drive. Here comes Burketti to the inside. Hoosier and Scar still 2x2 back there. Contact being made. Burketti gets a drive. He pulls himself 1-2 cars. They are 3 wide with Scar, Hoosier, and power move. Power move goes to the outside of the 3. Burketti. Caution is on this dirt track at Drebin.
29 laps to go.
Wow, these top 4, they were definitely going at it, Brian. Holy cow.
Yes, they were. It's a good.
Let's get down to the end of it, and it being dirt, you're going to slide. I mean, it's inevitable.
Yeah, contact to be made. You can tell when it's deliberate, and obviously it's not a lot. and everybody being on customs, everything's a little set up. Some people like a tighter dirt car, some people like a looser dirt car. But the top four, you can definitely tell going into the third stage, knowing how quick these laps will click off. We should probably be around 20 to 23 to 24 to go.
We're still
I
at 29. Sergeant
29.
Saul just got the lucky dog as well.
All right, great to see our B main winner get the lucky dog. We're going to rack him and stack and bring him back here at Drebin. Brian, I'll let you take us into turn one.
Ready.
Going at 1, 3's on the inside, 12's on the outside.
Wow.
Looking good.
Something
Yeah,
just plowed
Burketti in that 3
somebody.
car gets a great drive. Power move gives him a little bit of bump. He goes to the inside. That's preferred line. Skull right there. Here comes Hoosier. And I see the yellow and black car right back there trying to slip back. I want to see what's happening here. 1, 2, 3, 4 are under a blanket. Hoosier's going to the inside. Power move, making a power move, trying to block that corner. Scars says, no, you will not. I'll get underneath you. That was a power move. Quite literally. Here comes Hoosier to the inside. Things starting to pan out just a little bit different. Going to go above. These guys are definitely pushing really hard right now. Fat Patch, I'm going to try to. There's Scar. Now back on board with our leader right now. Burketti and Hoosier, side by side. Scar's trying to pull away just a little bit as he comes down that front stretch. Pitts is within turn 1. Burketti gets into the inside wall. Hoosier still the outside. Burketti second. Hoosier third. I still believe power move. Oh, power move. Make another power move on the inside of Hoosier for third. Holy cow. Scar looks like he's starting to pull away just a little bit. I'm going to jump on board with power move to see if we can see him work his way up here. K-Taddy right there looking good. There's the old Keystone Cowboy pulling the tear off for the first time. Miles looks like he ended up going to pits. I'm on board with the third place car. Power move 12 right behind Burketti. Watch the Scar. They're going to try to track him down. These guys are going to race each other, but by racing each other can only hurt them real quick. Power move goes to the inside of Burketti. Burketti gets right there, gives him plenty of room, no contact, but Scar is starting to pull away by another one car right there. It looked like they drive in the corner.
Yellow flag.
And I believe that's another caution here at the dirt track of Drebin. 18 to go. Wow. It's going to get interesting now, boys and girls. Like I said, I love driving dirt. I just don't have anything for these boys and girls out here at this caliber. I think I'd like being up here in the booth. You guys put on one heck of a show. Everybody else out there, both at B main and A main, we've seen in the past B main winners transfer, start to back, work their way up to the front, win the A main. There's so much action all over these tracks that can happen. Just to let you know, Mr. Taddy, just if you could give me a quick reminder to go into the settings after this immediately so I can make sure I turn the music down just so we don't have that again. I appreciate it. Scar's going to start just on the inside, the pole, and
Almost ready. Green flag, green flag.
here we go. Rack 'em and stack 'em going into turn. Sorry, guys, trying to flip through. A lot of these guys trying to get back on board with Scar. Cargo's flying through the wall, it looks like, as I'm flipping through. Burketti to the outside, on board with Scar, trying to flip through the back. See who comes there. Here comes power moving Hoosier. Hoosier trying to get back up to the front, get himself a podium here in Giggity Dirt Racing. Scar pulls that down, gets a great drive. Burketti, power move, and Scar 3 wide going to turn 1. Hoosier comes back out, and I believe that's another yellow flag. Like I said, everybody's
that was
getting
at the back
antsy.
of the pack. There were literally
Position.
4 cars stuffed up against the wall on the inside, and just that inside being the preferred line. There was nowhere for anybody to go.
And real quick, just to let everybody know, if you do have a split second there, Mr. K. Daddy, explain how the dirt rules work. It's mainly you race for yourself, but if you're on a team, the win does count for your team, correct? On the season?
Yes, sir. It gives owner points if you're on a team, but we have a lot of drivers in here that are not on teams, such as your top 5 do not belong to a team here in Giggity Racing.
So they are just straight racing for their points, but if you are assigned to a team, if you share a room in the big old mansion, your points will count, or your win will count for the end of the year for the championship, or, the owner's points, like he was saying. But power move goes up to the lead, it looks like. Let me check here.
That's
Scar. Yep, it's Scar and power move to the outside. Burketti, excuse me. Yep, there we go. Switch back over to him. On board with him. He's going to make a move to the inside of Scar. Power move. And...
Oh!
You're all clear up top.
Killer Jacob got
For a
hooked.
second, that we have the most annoying dryer in history, and that's an inappropriate time for that thing to go off as we're coming down to probably, under 15 to go. Burketti's still up front, Scar right there with him, power move to the outside. Here comes Hoosier to the inside, trying to make a move, trying to get himself on the podium. Holy cow! Wow, like I said, I apologize for that, guys. Didn't know it was going to go off. We have the most annoying driver in history. You said 6, this will be 5 laps now. Burketti still 4 coming to 4 to go at the line. Burketti still pulling away. Scar right behind him. Power moves in third. Hoosier right to the outside. Third and fourth and fifth really heating up. Also second and third. Here comes Scar to the outside of Power move. Power move makes a move to the inside. Gets a good car lane. Burketti starting to pull away from these guys. I'm going to go to this other different camera angle so we can get a little bit of everything going on right here. Power move to the outside. Scar goes straight there. Trying to flip through. Sorry guys, I hate how they have this. Oh! Keystone we're flipping through, seeing the Fat Patch Mobile get real second. Here we go, on board Power move. This will be a good aspect for us. Everybody fighting really hard. I want that podium finish here tonight.
Go last lap right now.
We are under a white flag right now. Oh, Burketti hits the wall, going in right there at the start-finish line. Hard contact. Was that? I don't know.
That was the end of the race.
Yeah,
All right.
so was that it? There you
Well,
go.
that's over with.